Hey everyone, this is the Kawasaki Ninja ZX10R. This is just going to be a quick novice guide on how you adjust some of the options that this bike comes with. Alright, so this is the ZX10R and we're going to go over a few things that can be a little confusing on the instrument panel here to understand what the modes are and how to adjust them. So on the select button, I know you can't see that. I'm going to turn on the options and I'm going to scroll through them. And the first thing I'm going to do is scroll through until you see this button at the bottom that says reset. I know it's hard to see, but I'm going to select that and I'm going to put on yes, and I'm going to reset the options. So we're starting from scratch so we can adjust each setting to exactly what we want. Now the first one we see is the power. And you can see the power. If I select and change that one, we're going to change it to medium. Medium is full is of course 100% power, and then medium is 80%, and low is 60%. So we're just going to go ahead and put that at medium. I'll show later that that's actually for city driving, kind of works well for that. Okay. The other options we might want to look at here is this KLCM. Just so you know what that is, that's launch control, and you have to actually activate it, so it really doesn't matter what setting it's on. It actually has 1, 2, and 3, and those are just for RPM settings. We're not going to get into all that, but that's what that is. So you don't have to worry about, that it's at 1 if you don't want to use that. KQS, I know it's hard to see there, but this is your quick shifter, so we definitely want that on. So we're going to switch that to on, and that was important. There's that launch control. By the way, this indicator right here, this light bar, you can adjust that. It has to do with RPM settings as far as shifting times and things like that. It's for track stuff. I'm not going to worry about that right now. But just that's what that is. You can change the temperature degree. Obviously I'm here in the US, so we use Fahrenheit, so I'm not going to mess with that. And I can change the time on the clock. Okay, and I think that was it for these. So the other thing I want to do is just checking again. So I'm going to turn those options off, and I'm going to hit the indicator up here. And that's just using the top indicator. I know you can't see that, but it's like the arrow up button. And what you can see is, see where it says SK track? We're gonna, by hitting the down button rather, should be able to change that. See where it says 1, and now 2, and now 3. It goes up to 5. We're gonna leave it at 3. What that is your traction control. And that's important. So 1 would be very little, actually off would be nothing, like if you want to do burnouts and wheelies and that sort of thing. 5 would be the most, and that'd be more for like rain. So it, according to the owner's manual, it recommends that you put this on 3 and with the power setting at medium, and that's going to give you kind of city performance. So that's where we're going to leave that at. All right, so one thing we missed was this Ktbc setting there, and what that is the engine brake control. Now, if you select it, you can put on L for low, or you can have off, and it might be intuitive to think, oh, I should put it on low, I should have that on, but actually off is the best. So what this is if you're downshifting, at least my understanding is what it is if you're downshifting, it's going to help slow the engine, or the engine's going to help slow the bike. If you put this on low, you're minimizing that, and that might be a little dangerous. Might not be what you're used to, so I try to keep that off.